A freeze ray!
Operation
Hello.
Breakthrough.
Interesting that the freeze ray resets the playlist for FF14, but not the playlist for the intro. That's weird. It must be because they're using the same source or something? I don't know. Well, whatever. Welcome to the stream, Orison. Just want to show off something I thought was kinda cool when I was doing ordering the Diorgel kit from the same website. The Workstation version 2.0 Pro Racing Miku 2025 version hobby tool. I have no idea what this is. I don't know how you use it. I don't know what, like, is this for painting? There's lights, sure, but I guess they give you a self-healing mat too. It just seems too small for it to be a actually useful workstation. This is just for novelty's sake. I guess you could store your nippers like that. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea. Don't know what that is. And they give you decals as well. I just want to show this off because I can't imagine myself using this even portably. Looks like a workbench. Yeah, but it's too small to be one, right? Let's see if we can see the size. Main unit is 30 centimeters by 20, 30 by 20. That's decent. Let me get my measuring. Where's my measuring tape? 30 centimeters. That is way too small. It's less wide than my excuse me. It's less wide than my current self-healing mat. My self-healing mat's like about 45 centimeters wide. That workbench is only 30. So it's pretty small. I'd say too small. I guess the thing is it's made for portability more than anything else. Oh. What? Wait, I don't understand. Wait, what? Why are there knobs down there? What do knobs down there mean? Like you're gonna, I guess. So I guess when you cut the knobs, they'll fall into one of these holes here, and then when you pack up your case, all the knobs will be inside here, and then you can throw them out later. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's exactly what it's for. Seems cool. But I guess it's cool. Knobs fire through the holes and exit through the bottom. Yeah, kind of. I was gonna say like kind of like a coffee machine kind of design, where you just cut the knobs on top of the workbench, and then they don't fly out. They don't go flying when you cut them, and they just drop slowly into here. I guess that's nice. That's pretty nice. I seem to remember there were other Miku. Oh, here we go. I was actually considering getting this. I was considering it, but I've got like my pouch may not be designed for hobbying, but it's a pouch, so it's good enough to bring. if I ever need to bring tools elsewhere. But this is pretty cool. There's some pretty good features to it, like stuff to put the nippers, and there's like a 2 nipper pouch right there. If I were to, I guess the only thing I'd bring here would be tweezers, knife, hobby knife, 2 nippers. I wouldn't bring sandpaper, although you can bring your files, I suppose. Glass file. Glass file would be okay. And also, this is the one that I thought was kind of funny. Handy Cleaner Cyclone 24 Racing Miku version. It's just a vacuum cleaner. I just found this when I was looking for hobby tools that I might want. You can even use it for your car. You can barely see the design on the freaking vacuum cleaner itself, but it's there. Only a few in stock, so people have been buying this. Sustainable Nipper Advance. It's just a nipper. Oh! You can replace the blade? I've not seen that before. You can replace the... Huh. That's a good idea. Right? I think that's a good idea. Why not do that? I didn't really think about it. You've heard of those? Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this, actually. Isn't that a good idea? I wonder what's bad about it that people don't do it. Like, is the only thing that's bad is that it, like, screws over, it doesn't align with a corporation's profit margins. Like, they're better off selling the whole nipper to make more money rather than replacement blades. That's a really good idea. I'm thinking for that they can be quite fragile. I suppose that's true. Hmm. I wonder if you can even do this sort of design if you want it as hard as possible, because the God Hand nipper metals are supposed to be quite hard. Um, I don't even know if you could do that. Uh, I don't know if you could use a really hard material and still have this sort of system. A grip with a color inspired by Racing Miku's twin tails. There is a trade-off, and I don't exactly remember the details. Yeah, there has to be some sort of trade-off if I haven't heard about it till now. Here's the other racing pouch that is sold out, unfortunately. This one has a bit of a... Okay, I was going to say more hidden design. But I guess when you open it, it's like... Well, this is a promo picture, though. No actual... Yeah, no, there's no picture. Like I thought. I don't know why they put a picture here. As if there's going to be a detailing there. That Racing Miku is pretty good. This one's pretty good too. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off. Just kind of took me by surprise when I saw Miku hobby tools. Let's see. I need to open up the game if I remember where. Oh yes, and I've learned how to. I have theories on how to make a diorama. No experience at all. I've got no experience in making a diorama, but I know vaguely how to make one now. I just need some polystyrene. Polystyrene and some black ground. Black gesso. So that I can prime the polystyrene. And I saw a Gunpla channel do that. I think it was None. The channel is called None, by the way, None. And they made a diorama in a desert, in a rocky area, and they used polystyrene and they showed the process, and I thought that was pretty informative. Alright, so I've played a little bit off stream. Not really that much, but a little bit. And I've built up some resources. So my talents and my saddle are pretty bad. Then they're not gonna make me survive encounters by attacking enemies normally. I have to use all my books. But I do have a good amount of items, and I think the items will get me through. I hope, anyway. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put that away. So oh, sorry. Hit the mic. I'm going to bring one of each potion as much as possible so that they get identified. So I'm gonna put this away. I'll identify the slow invis, high potion, all that stuff. It's gonna really suck if I run into a mask enemy in the shortcut. Because in the shortcut, I don't have access to Mog to help me fight enemies. So I want the Doom card to be identified. Because I don't want to use that in a really bad time. My drain is pretty low. So yeah, I've got 2 amnesias. I'm gonna do the strat of I'll get an amnesia, get a teleport box, and then oops. The amnesia will be identified and I won't have any trouble with it. I'm gonna bring on my haste. Divide is an interesting card, but yeah. What am I gonna replace? I want to keep a lot of this to identify. Give it to that. We don't really need Unicorn, because Unicorn's just a heal. We've only got 1 high potion. If it's ever... I don't need to worry about poison. Drinking a poison tonic isn't really that disadvantageous. I need the high pots. And then I want to have 3 haste. I think having 3 haste is very important. Put that away. Grab the unicorn. Okay. But yeah, I saw some of the Miku figures as well, and well, Miku is a very popular character to have a figure of. Has there been a Miku model kit though? I feel like there is a few, obviously, but I feel like mostly there's just figurines of Miku. Alright, let's see how well the shortcut goes. I did bring a teleport, right? I did. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh, so this is one where I need to worry about these behemoth enemies. Miss? Okay. Use a map. Okay, there's no items whatsoever. Why are there two entrances? So there's a stairway down here, there's a stairway down here. Another shortcut? Okay. I took the another shortcut, whatever that means. No items here. Oh my god, this is really far, actually. Maybe I took too much of a shortcut. Yeah, because those demons are appearing. My talents are imbued with holy damage, so I do more damage against those demons. That's pretty good. The damage from them is really tough still. Don't care about that. 18th floor. Okay, there's Mog. Oh, these vampires. So yeah, I don't have a lot of ways to deal with physical encounters. My stats are pretty bad. Oh my god, I'm already taking so much damage. There's so many of these demons. What a weird sound effect. Drain is not gonna work on this demon. This is... I can't believe I'm already challenged. The first time... As soon as I start the stream and start this game, I'm getting challenged in what to do in these encounters. It's frustrating. Why can't everything just be easy like Skong? I'm just gonna run. What the hell? Oh, that was a trap. I think I can take a monster house. Okay, good. Drain book is really good. I wonder if I was like really tired last night when I was playing Skong, but I did feel like I was getting a little negative. Oh god. Okay, Mog is high. I'll help you out. I did feel like I was a little in a bit of a bad mood. God, I can't talk in this game. There's just too many things going on. I wouldn't say I started to dislike Skong, but I started to notice that the exploration part of Skong wasn't very entertaining. Despite the fact that's what you mainly do in Skong. I I I was on YouTube. Electric Underground actually announced they were going to do a Skong review. That's going to be releasing tomorrow or something. So that might be cool. I'm not going to watch it because I haven't finished the game. But it'll be interesting to watch later, of course. I need to heal. There's only one high potion. Man, having all these items and I still can't really heal. Eat that. Okay, there's just traps. Okay, just run. You need to get to a floor where there's a lot of regular enemies where I can use drain on, even though I only have 2 drains. I have a feeling that Electric Underground is not gonna enjoy the exploration part of the game as much. Kind of like me. As much as the combat part of the game. And with that, maybe with that parry skill, maybe he won't even like that. Oh my god, Mog is nearly dead. And there's so many of these demons too. I still think the parry skill was a bad addition. But that is just me. Oh, that would have been nice to activate earlier. God, the AI for Mog is not what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted Mog to move 1 square to the right, not up with me. Lots of identifier. We can use them. Just to make space. Tired nut. I got 3 tired nuts. Memory tag, spellbook. I don't think. Oh, there is a chest here. Ripe nut. Unidentified. Drain on this guy. Just to get some HP pack, and I can throw the high potion to Mog. I don't know if it's worth opening these chests right now. We're really low on healing items. That's fine. No damage. I am resistant to wind after all. Inverse tonic might be really good to hold on to. Not sure why I identified that, actually. That was kind of a bad thing to identify. Better for me to use that now than later. Oh, nice. Oh! Oh god. Okay, just kill him, I guess. Hello! Welcome to the stream, War Turtle Tail. Nice emote there, that's a good emote. Chump of Mog. Chump Mog, that's a good emote. Powdery tonic. I can drink these, right? Yeah, I've got a lot of... I've already identified the amnesia tonic. Eye drops is pretty cool. His spell is really cool. Okay. This is another wind dragon, so I can fight this guy pretty easily. Oh great, until that guy started casting though. I don't know if I even have enough resources for the boss later. Oh Jesus, okay. This is gonna be really hard. I did not get enough items like I thought I did. I might have to TP out. I did not prepare for this. I did not prepare for this encounter at all, really. I need to buy a lot more high potions. Why didn't that kill? There's a drain book. I can heal. Oh my god, I keep walking into them like an idiot. That didn't heal me for much at all. I'm using too many resources. I think I should have started further back. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm TPing out. I got pretty unlucky with the triple tired nut find there. Okay. I need to think this through a little better. Oh, I got raised max HP. That's pretty cool. Still want to hold on to my haste, obviously. I'm out of drain. So that. Okay. Oh wait, I need to buy stuff. Three of those, two of these, one of these. Okay. We don't need that many invis potions, so I'll just put this away too. And then I'll take the amnesia. Okay, I got teleport, I got my stuff, I got triple haste, got 3 high pots. I think this is pretty good. Okay. I thought I would be close to beating the game, but no. It turns out the little bit I played to prepare was not enough. Okay, so this time, don't take the extreme shortcut, just take the shorter shortcut. Oh my god. Okay, that was close. Okay, I guess I just have to kill. Please kill all of them. Okay. Okay. That's all I need. Here I can still rely on Mark to do some tanking and damage. Lots of items here too. Yes! Give me the drain book. Oh! Okay. better to use the drain now rather than later, because you get very little amount of HP regen. And then later on I'll encounter enemies that are immune to drain, which I don't really want to deal with. Silence? Okay, empty that. We don't need another teleport tag. Another drain's really good. My HP is actually a resource. Excuse me. Oh yeah, eat that. It might be more useful to use the map cards later against those dragon enemies so I can try and dodge them. And whatever I do not get hit by these masks. These masks are deadly. Do I have a rock? No, I don't have a rock. Probably would have been a good idea to bring some sort of ranged item instead of relying on don't get amnesia'd. Rely on a rock to throw rather than my spellbooks. Okay, that's kind of cool. Uh oh. What's the durability on that? It's like no durability. Digging claws is not a good substitute. Oh, carry tag is so good. Oh. Finding some mithril claws when mine were just about to break. That's pretty good. Do I have a dispel? I don't have a dispel. Well, I'm gonna have to meld into this anyway. If it's cursed, no big deal. It wasn't cursed. Now my durability is back up. Does it have the? It still has the holy element, so that's all that really matters. Wood claws? I don't have a dispel, so I'm less inclined to equip that. There's a guy guarding the stairs as usual. The behemoth. HP is a resource, I forgot. Okay. Alright. Pick up. There you go. It took me a while. If I can beat this game tonight, that'd be really, really good. But who knows if that's what's gonna happen. Memory color? The memory color is not good, but it is worth a lot to sell. I'm not sure if I should be spending my books like this, because these books are way more valuable than... I want to identify that. These books are way more valuable than whatever's in the chest. Yeah, see, that was a dull card, so that was pretty bad. Confusion card, that's fine. I've identified it, so no big deal. Oh boy, okay. I'm so low on HP right now. Maybe I should use my drain after all. I was thinking about doing a building stream tonight as well instead of this game. Maybe I should have done that. I guess I didn't really feel like it in the end. Doing a model kit building stream. Yeah, I didn't really feel like it. I don't know. I didn't want to start on the Darius kit just yet. Probably instead of Skong this week, I'll probably just do a build stream. Where's my... Oh, here's the dull card. How many empties I got? I got 15. Flimsy tonic. So that's definitely not going to be an amnesia. Oh, it's a store. Okay, nice. I can sell this this memory color. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. Oh. Yes. Yes. We're not gonna steal from this guy. Stealing from this guy is gonna be, would have been a really bad idea. Pick that. So we got flimsy already, so we don't need to pick that up. Unless flimsy is potion. It is, okay. Just a bit of extra healing. There you go. And besides, I kind of want to... I need to order some polystyrene sheets so that I can actually start to get some experience on working with a diorama. instead of just having only watched videos of other people making the dioramas. Because I'm sure making your own is very different from watching other people doing it. Of course it has to be. Wow, that's an even bigger store. That's worth using a book to kill this guy. Ifrit, fire. I want to pick up these books. The carry tag is pretty nice, but I don't have enough gil for that. We need to stock up on a lot of potions. That's really important. So these books as well is pretty valuable too. Especially this spell. Oh my god, there's so many enemies here. Okay, good. Okay, the Ifrit Magicite might be kind of cool, but I think the potion... I'll buy the Ifrit Stone, whatever. Okay, we got 4 high pots. Somehow we need to save all these high pots for later. I don't think that's gonna happen very easily. Mog will need a high pot later. Uh-oh! Amnesia tonic? Yeah. Obviously not gonna use that. Artery tonic. Let's drink it. Antidote. Since the amnesia tonic's identified, I can now just drink any potion I want. And it will identify it, and it won't be too much of a negative effect, because I've already identified most of the negative effects, sorry. I've identified the Doom card, so actually I can use cards too. I can handle a monster house. Pretty good. Another high pot is really cool. These guys are just so annoying. Okay. Do that. A warp card? Warped me to the next room. That's pretty funny. But I've identified the warp card, so... Lost Child card. Luckily I have the memory collar, so I won't forget the map. Not that it would have affected me anyway. Oh, this is the pseudo boss room. Oh, that miss was dreadful. Okay, just go. No chest this time, unfortunately. I love this mechanic of being able to empty your bottles to use for later. Use that. Oops. Nice work, Mog. Lots of books. I like a lot of books. These books are very valuable. Alright. I don't have any more rocks, right? No. I'm also not too sure what my next project is going to be, because I want to make a diorama, obviously, but I'm gonna have to wait for the polystyrene order to come through. So it's like what I work on in the meantime. I've been practicing scribing as well with some pretty small chisels, and scribing is really hard. Scribing is really hard to look good. Even if you have scribing tape to help you, it's pretty hard. Big respect to those videos that somehow get it perfect. I think it was Ray Studios. There's a YouTube channel called Ray Studio, and they do amazing work with scribing. Like, it's unbelievable how good they are. I've been trying to copy their techniques, but it's like they're not my technique is not good enough for me to want to use it on an actual project. But I got one that looked pretty decent, so I'm pretty happy making just like a tiny bit of progress. Okay, I'm a bat now. I don't think it really matters. Oh, so they inflict slow on you. Okay. I moved a bit too far there. Now I'm thinking I shouldn't use that Dispel tonic earlier. I'm also running low on books, which is not good. My fire book is one of my few AoE books, so and these enemies often come in pairs. The one thing that you have to get comfortable with whenever you're doing any sort of hobby building is don't be afraid. Wow, that's all you do? You summon more enemies? I would have expected something more. The one thing that you have to get used to in hobby building is you have to get used to making mistakes on your actual project. Which, honestly, I'm not even that comfortable with still. I bet if I throw this, should be enough to kill. I've got 20 of them. Eventually one of these will kill. No, I guess not. I guess not. That took a while. I don't think that was worth it either. Use. You're not supposed to be using those like that, but I didn't have enough space anyway. You're doing pretty good. Oh, there's a rock here this whole time. I want to pick up the rock. Okay. It's okay. Whew. Yeah, use on this. It was a rotten nut after all. I think they nerfed those summoner enemies because I feel like they used to be really strong physically, as well as doing high damage magic as well. Oops. I don't have eye drops, so I'll just leave. I probably shouldn't leave. I should have maybe explored a bit more. Alright, this is where I should have used drain earlier for healing rather than high potions. Okay. God, there's so many enemies in this one floor. I haven't even got the chance to use the map card. Kind of have to be a lot more careful than I am right now. Because my only source of healing is high potions, and I've only got one drain book. Just try to ignore this guy as much as possible. Oh, I need that. Okay. I really needed that. No more maps, unfortunately. I feel like my whole inventory should be a map card so that I can actually get through these fights without too much trouble. Not fights, get through this dungeon without too much trouble. And I'm almost certain there's gonna be a post game later. Oh, the sand nut's really good. I'm sure there's like a post game dungeon where it's like a 99 floor dungeon. And that would be really hard. Why are there so many enemies here? I don't even know what this melon nut does. I can chuck it. Oh, it was a level up nut? How does he know I'm there? I want to kill that guy before he runs. Oh, I'm not invisible anymore. God, why is it so stressful? This dungeon is just so stressful. All these level ups mean nothing to me. I'm just gonna leave. Of course you crit. Of course this a-hole crits. So many enemies. It's kind of crazy that in this very dungeon they make you have to use all these resources, and by the time you reach the boss, it's likely you're out of resources. So you need to conserve just the right amount in order to survive the dungeon, but also beat the boss. I feel like that's easy to do in PMD, but this game is a lot harder than PMD. Another Drain book is really good. I need to identify some of these cards. Actually, I wanna... yeah, I figured that was a bad nut. It's Geyser, okay. Any of the cards that have selectable criteria for them, I'm not gonna use until I ID them later. In fact... was selectable, and then let's use this. And now I'll have to remember to use my Drain books for the later enemies here. I'm just gonna go. I don't really want level up nuts. I need something other than that. I need a magicite, I need better equipment. Why are there so many enemies on the first floor? On the first room, I mean. Let's not use Drain yet, because they're low, yeah. It's crazy that I have to use my Drain early so that I can actually get the reward of using Drain, because the final boss is immune to Drain. So these books are useless until this point. This tonic is good. I only have one. I've got 3 haste potions, I may as well use them. I only need 2 haste potions for the boss. Wow, that did so much. Three of them, just right there. The Dark Souls 2 of level design, except this is RNG and not an actual person developed this sort of thing. I'm comparing level design to RNG enemy placement. I keep doing that where I just walk into them. What's Mog's health right now? Okay, it's pretty low. Okay, use a thunder. Can't actually take that many hits right now. Do I have an identified card? No. That could be an elixir. That could be an elixir, so I'm not gonna use it. Oh god, okay, just kill this guy. The fact that people still talk about it means that DS2 at least can accomplish something. You can't deny that. You definitely can't deny that. Maybe DS2 is not that bad. It's just it's a fun game to just dogpile on. To blame all the issues that most of the Souls games have on DS2 specifically. Why are they camping the staircase so hard right now? Why are they doing that? Why did that miss? Okay, at least that missed. I'm happy about that. Bad hitboxes? Oh no, that's a DS2 thing. Trust me, that's a DS2 mechanic that enemies have bad hitboxes. No way that still hit me. Oh, I'm a dragon. Another haste tonic, and there's like 2 enemies coming at me with charge ATB. Does Quake work? It does. DS2 has the worst enemy design. No, not enemy. The worst boss design. Better than any other Souls game, right? Only DS2 and no other game in the series whatsoever, yeah. Only DS2 has problems with bad hitboxes. Only DS2 has problems with the environment not making any sense. Bad story. How about 12 of these? I want to save these 12 for the boss, but they are random. Holy has no effect. Cool. I'm so happy I used that. Look at this absolute camp over here. Like I can't make any progress until I deal with him. Oh. That does so much damage. I was gonna say, no way that reaches me. I love cheese. Oh, until I run out of cheese. I only like cheese until I run out, and then I don't like cheese anymore. That's not good. At least I missed. Only 2 high pots. Why did you miss? That was a Shiren moment right there. The last blow that would have landed would have killed, and therefore take no risk. I'm running. How did that hit me? I may have to use this unicorn. I'll use it when there's a lot of enemies. And horror music over here. I'll have to use it. I don't have a choice. The summon... Oh, that didn't affect Mog though? That's disappointing. The summon animations kind of remind me of the Jin summons from Golden Sun. I wonder when I'm gonna get to play Golden Sun. Probably should at some point. Are you kidding me right now? And all that HP is gone, by the way. That sucks. Okay. I guess, the way they make you have to use all these resources before you get to fight the boss is crazy. Okay. Please be elixir. Yes, I knew that was an elixir. Okay. We got extra healing. We're gonna run. Oh. Dispel tonic. Labby tonic. Okay, that sucked really bad. I can't explore anymore. Go. Still one more floor left to go. Do I have a map? No. Gotta haste out there. But the amount of thinking I have to do, I have to be so careful here. Not at all like any Souls-like game I've ever played, where I don't have to think about a certain encounter on how to deal with it. Here I'm like, I have to be careful at all times. Not even horror games could do this kind of immersion. Okay. So many resources down the drain. Okay, thank goodness I didn't hit me. There's the staircase right there. I really wanted to avoid getting hit anymore, but... yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, I definitely have to go for it. Okay. Oh no, what's this? I have power, power. Do I want to give Mark a hype? No, I don't want to do that. Let's do Mega Spell. What? Should I have done something? Was it because I aimed it the wrong way? His Mega Spell is useless. Okay, there you go. It did nothing. Flares are where it's at. I mean, I gotta keep using this Mega Spell and hopefully it hits. Does it only hit close range? Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm seeing some damage numbers now. Put an invis on me. I think I should have saved that invis for later, actually. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. No, not yet. So Holy can just miss... Wait. The Holy is going on an invisible target on the right. That's what's happening. So they have the model of the next phase outside of the arena where you can't see it. But my Holy is able to activate on that target. Is that what's happening? Is that why my holies keep missing? Let's use my regular books first. I think I should save my higher damage abilities for the next phase. If I'm gonna save anything, it's gotta be the arrow, because at least that's AoE for later. If I ever die here... Okay. Good start. This is where my loot was. I can pick up my loot. Okay, haste. Should I use haste here? Yeah, I'm using haste. I have a feeling there's a third phase. There's my king saddle. Holy crap, I can equip that. Oh my, I'm cursed. Okay. I can use this though. Okay. Let's see if oh, he's charging. So then use this. Okay, there's no Okay, whatever. At least I didn't take any status ailment for that. What? Okay, I guess that was bad. I'm not sure why that kept happening though. No way this kills me. Okay, good. Just use these. If there's a third phase, I might actually save Scum. Because there's no way I can beat the third phase right now. That's 1,000 damage right there. That's not enough to kill? A 1,000 damage is not enough to kill. 1,200? $1,400? That's way too much health. 1,600? Holy crap, he just attacked me there. I'm out of haste. Because I kept running about picking up my items. This guy has way too much health right now. I have to use this. Not slowed. Status elements do not work on bosses, as usual. Look at this. Don't you think this is too much? Did they expect me to bring 5 Magicite? Did they really expect me to bring that much Magicite to beat this guy? The Reflect did F-all, by the way. Oh my god! That was literally everything I had! That was everything I had, and it was barely enough. That was sick. Whew. Whew, I guess it's defeated. Please don't let it be a third phase. That's actually too much HP to have a third phase, right? Hey, Chocobo. This looks bad. What are you doing here? What? Just get aboard and tell me later? That was like my last hero book and it killed the boss. Perfect use of resources. Oh. I just died. There's more to the game? I thought that was the final boss. Hey, hurry up and wake up. I'm gonna say you all did great, but how about the little lady? We couldn't find her. Is that so? What, that's not what you mean? You met up with the little lady but got separated? But she should still be safe? That's so. By the way, I found a peculiar little fella. Seems so pitiful that I brought him along. Huh? That guy? It's Guz. It's the Guz. Oh, he turned into the glass thingy guy. Because he took our help the wrong way, it's come to this? What do you mean? What you talking about? What is happening? Well, there she is. Hard-coded subtitles. Look at that animation in PS1 era. Realistic hair physics in PS1. Crisis couldn't do that. And I can't. Oh my god, that was a really tough fight. That was a tough dungeon and a tough boss. That was really good. I really like that. The game was actually forcing me to use everything that it had to make me beat the game. So that was... I enjoyed it. It's a difference between Elden Ring where there's like... I don't have to engage with anything to beat the game. I don't have to use the spirit summons or whatever. I can just swing a sword and you can beat the game that way. You can't just swing a sword in this game. There's no swinging swords here. There's no jump attack you can rely on. You gotta use everything. So I like that a lot. Maybe people would take that as pigeonholing the player into a certain playstyle, but I don't mind that. It is a difficult balance though, to have the player have the freedom to do whatever they want, but also restrict them in a way where they can't, where they have to use these. You have to restrict the player so that they have to use the mechanics you want them to use. It is a delicate balance. Hey, cool. I'm glad I beat it. I just needed like a little bit more... I only spent like, what, 30 minutes just getting the items back to beat the boss. I was serious about save scumming the game later if I had died to that boss, because that was actually everything. And if I had reset from the beginning if I had reset from the beginning after I died to that boss again, it would just be me grinding for more items, and that would take a lot of time. So I would have just reset the PlayStation and just fought the boss again with the same items I had before. But I'm glad I didn't have to do that. I'm really glad I didn't have to do that. Oh, I didn't catch the composer's name, fortunately. I was not paying attention to the credits at all. Macross Incorporated, Square USA, LA FMV, Los Angeles FMV. Recorded by Warner Brothers Studio? Interesting credit there. Oh, they're not using fake names here, by the way. I wonder when the practice of using fake names in the credits got out of style. Like, is there I wonder if there's a direct year where they just stopped using pseudonyms. Hironobu Sakaguchi, the legend. I don't know who Tomoyuki Takechi is. I feel like I should know. When poaching was less of a thing, presumably? Oh yeah, like, by poaching you mean like taking credit of other people's work? That was a thing happening a bit before this game's time, right? Because I know that Yoko Shimomura's music for Street Fighter 2 was not known until much later. I don't think anyone took credit of Shimomura's work though for Street Fighter 2, more that no one knew. Oh, hiring the talent from a competing company. Ah, yeah. That kind of poaching. Okay, yeah. What? Hello, everyone. I'm everyone's idol, Chip. I'm sure you've all met me before, but if not, please find me. Well, this is the end for Chocobo's dungeon. Did you have fun? Yes. But for those who still want to adventure with Chocobo and Shiroma, we have a special bonus mode for you. Look forward to what happens. I hope you enjoy it. This is so much a Japanese doujin style introduce the bonus mode section here. Oh, yes, yes. Please give the reborn guy a new name. Cuz, what a great name. I'm not gonna... Take your time and have fun. I would say that this game's systems don't seem to lend itself well to replay value like Shiren does. But I'm just saying that. This time around I can even explore a dungeon by myself. The dungeons you've explored are back again, and there's even a secret dungeon. You might even find an extra ending. There seems to be a lot to do. Have a look around. So what do you want to know about reboot dungeons? There's only one person who can enter each dungeon. Of course, Sid's Tower is for Sid, and the Seafloor dungeon is for me. Snow Mountain dungeon is for Kuz, and the last dungeon is for Mog only. So the only way this matters is if each character has a different ability. But you lose all your items when you enter. Oh, so this is the best part of Shiren 1 on the DS or SNES or whatever is the 99th floor dungeon where you don't have anything. You can't bring anything into the dungeon. That's the best part of Shiren. So the fact you can do it here is really cool. It's best to leave your items in Gamadon storage. Also, when you enter, your level... Yep! As this one is good as well. The same is true when you leave with the teleport tag and re-enter. However, Chocobo's levels, feathers, and spell levels will not change. Oh, just Chocobo? So when you're playing with a special character, you have those special conditions, but just Chocobo is you keep everything. Okay. The secret dungeon. You're curious about the secret dungeon? Well, I don't blame you since you can't enter any of the rebuilt dungeons. But if I tell you where the secret dungeon is, it won't be a secret. Okay. Yeah, you thought it was a mystery dungeon staple. You would think so, right? But a lot of mystery dungeon games feature a lot of you keep your level and you can bring items that you put in your storage into later dungeons. Even in Shiren 1, you can do that with the main dungeon. So that is like, it's like the game is roguelike, but the item storage is your meta progression, if that makes sense. But to me, as someone who doesn't favor meta progression that much, I think entering the dungeon from level 1 with no items is the best part of roguelikes. Where you don't have to worry about, oh, did I store this item? Do I want to keep this item or whatever? Here's a hint, the entrance is somewhere in the village. It's not that hard to find, so just look around. The monsters in there are really strong, but you can choose who to take along with you. Please take me along too sometimes. The bonus ending. I love how this is... I love how fourth wall breaking this is. I don't know very much about that, but if you clear all the rebuilt dungeons and the secret dungeon, you should find the treat. That's it. I don't think it's worth me doing a lot of streams just to do the bonus ending. Sharoma's secrets. I'm not surprised you bring that up. There aren't any secrets. I'm just a girl living in the village. Nothing in particular. Looks like he is saying thank you. Alright, cool. So I beat the game with this feather page mostly being unfilled as well. I don't know how to get more feathers, honestly. Oh, the music is slightly different. The fabulous magic stone. Oh, this is the secret dungeon. Okay. Well, that's obviously... That's pretty obvious. At least I got my king's saddle back. I'm pretty happy about that. I wonder if I'm going to play this off stream and do all the dungeons. I don't think the systems of this game are interesting enough for me to do that, though. I'd rather play Genso Wanderer off stream than this if I were trying to just play a mystery dungeon game. Let's go with that. You decided to put together a Cyber Sleuth deck? Did you get any good cards from the booster pack that you showed me earlier? If you've opened that box yet. It's not that I'm happy about that child returning here. Cooking's pretty hard, huh? Chiroma came back. So back again, are you? I wanna go play. Hey Chocobo, better let me go in the dungeon sometimes too. Maybe there's interesting mechanics with the feathers? That's always possible. Yeah, it's usually the post-game that's the best part of Mystery Dungeon, but I can't really... Doing the post-game on stream is not really ideal. I hate that this guy's name is Chef Le Tonberry. It was good for an Eater deck, but not the Cyber Sleuth strategy Eater deck? That's a mechanic in the TCG, right? What's the... I feel like... Did my Terriermon deck have some Eater keycards or something? There's no Terriermon box topper. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Why? Oh, with the... Is there any Terriermon in that box? I feel like there would be, right? There has to be Terriermon. I need to repair my... Oh, I don't have enough. Eater's the main villain in Cyber Sleuth. Oh, you know, I never beat Cyber Sleuth. I've played it, of course, but I've never beaten it. I guess that would make sense that there is Terriermon. There should be Terriermon anyway. Because I certainly do not remember the rest of the starters, the other two starters that you can get. I don't remember them at all. 2,000 gil. Okay. I mean, it is worth repairing that. But I need to buy more repair cards for the saddle. Either at least seems to be the cheapest deck to put together from the set. That's always good. Palmon and Hagurumon. I know that one of them's a gear. How could I forget Palmon? That's a good point. How did I forget Palmon? I did forget Hagurumon for sure, but Palmon did not ring a bell. Let's be like, look, I saw Terriermon and I was like instantly picked Terriermon. Like I did not see the other Digimon. Can you really blame me? Okay, so I got the teleport tag already. I just want to see this secret dungeon. Not a teleport. In fact, in case the teleport tag doesn't work, let's go with Shiroma. Oh, they even give me a free teleport tag. So you keep all your loot. I kind of wish that you didn't. What is this? I kind of wish you didn't keep all your items, even for this secret dungeon. Terriermon is the correct choice anyway, because you encounter the other two in the wild a lot earlier. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, I've got no books. I know I should play Cyber Sleuth. I got a PS4 copy of Cyber Sleuth on my shelf, and I should finish it. It would mean booting up my PS4 again, and I don't really have a lot of time to play Cyber Sleuth, unfortunately. With these other games taking up my time, like Horse Girl and FF14 still, because I have to do the dailies. I have to do the FF14 dailies to get the relic weapon. They take up a lot more time than you would think. And also getting good at fighting games, sort of. Like I'm trying to get decent at Third Strike. PC version goes on sale for pretty cheap as well. Yeah, it does. It does. So I can always get that. Hold on. Do I have it on family share? I do not. However, Digimon World Next Order, I can play via family share. I mean, I like Digimon. Am I gonna play Digimon World on stream? Now that I think about it, there's the game is available on PS1, and then I think one of the Digimon World games was more mystery dungeon, right? It was dungeon crawling stuff rather than monster raising sim. I think that was the third one. Either the third or the second one. Definitely not the first. I'm leaning towards the third. Maybe not mystery dungeon, but more dungeon crawler gameplay. That could be interesting to stream later. You wouldn't know? Could be interesting to try on stream those Digimon World games. Man, I can't believe I finished Chocobo's dungeon. Oh, I can't believe it. I had a good feeling that was the final boss, but it still doesn't feel real. The way I beat that boss was crazy. What? Oh my... Why did he just do... what, 65 damage on me and then also inflicted poison? Cactos don't even inflict poison, they just kill you. That's not true to the FF lore. 25 damage. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, thanks for the heal. Now I just want to play Genso Wanderer right now. At some point I want to play Baroque as well, because I know Moshi has played a lot of Baroque and complained about the game, and so that has made me curious about that game. It seems like the kind of game I would like. I mean, it has unidentified items. It's got a... it's kind of roguelike-y. It's dungeon crawler goodness. I would love to try that game out sometime. For PS1 night, I'm going to be playing some fighting games though. Next Saturday. What fighting games? Like, I guess Tekken? I have to look into it. And the question is whether I'm going to play Tekken with an arcade stick or a gamepad. Magic Castle? I always forget about Magic Castle, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. There's so many other games I want to be playing right now, so... Oh! Okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. My talents are not good enough for this secret dungeon. Before I continue any further with this secret dungeon, I want to know how many floors it has. 24 floors, and you fight Omega. I figured that Omega was really strong. And so I figured that Omega would be the final boss. For whatever reason, Omega is a secret boss that you find in these Chocobo dungeon games. I have to experience Twin Goddesses at least once. What is Twin Goddesses? That Genshin boss encounter you're just talking about? Cycle that. Oh! PSX fighting game? Oh my god, these characters do so much damage. Might have to... Yeah, I don't have the right equipment for this. I guess to get the equipment, I have to... To get the equipment, I have to explore this dungeon here. Oh! Okay. Where are the stairs? What? Where are the stairs? I mean, I have to try out Twin Goddesses. I want to try most of the fighting games anyway. I've not played Bushido Blade before. I've not played any of the Tekken games. I'm not really that interested in Mortal Kombat, I'll be honest. I could take or leave that. I could leave that, actually. Let's just leave it. Just say that. But I guess I can. There are Mortal Kombat games on PS1, right? Street Fighter, of course. The Street Fighter, the movie, the fighting game. I think is it the PS1 version that is trying to... that actually follows the Super Turbo gameplay a lot closer? The well-designed enemy mechanics are rare in Genshin, so when it actually happens, it's shocking. Maybe they lucked out. Okay. Thank you, Sharoma. This guy is so tanky. I'm just gonna go down. Guys, oh yeah, guys. Is that the one? Which is that the one with Sephiroth and Cloud as playable characters? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I've got to try that game out, of course. Why are there so many enemies here? That is the one. I know there's plenty of streamers that have played that just because it's funny to see Tidus and Sephiroth as in a fighting game. But if I'm gonna be playing these PSX fighting games, I'm gonna be properly learning them. Like, look on the wiki what the mechanics are, go into training mode if there is a training mode. Like, actually learn the game. And then we'll see how bad Urgai's really is. I know I played Urgai's in the mystery game tournament in the Big Cheese before. I think I did. But that's not good enough. Same with the Tekken games too. And single player dungeon crawling campaign. What? It's a fighting game, but there's also dungeon crawling in it? That doesn't make any sense. Is it like a beat 'em up style game? That's the only way I can think it could work. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it is beat 'em up? Yeah, I figured. By the way, this dungeon may only be 26 floors, but there's no chance I'm going to be able to reach the 26th floor, especially with Shiroma dead. Unfortunately, the secret dungeon would actually require grinding for loot, and you have to kind of get good RNG. Or you can... I mean, the beginning enemies weren't... The beginning enemies weren't that hard though, so... Maybe it is possible from the beginning. The character doing a lot of damage, and you having very little regen. You are very dependent on your items, even more so than Shiren. In terms of healing, that is. Okay. Well, I only played for 2 hours and I beat the game. I don't have any interest in doing the post-game stuff right now. I just wanted this entire stream just be me beating the boss, and I beat the boss. So I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll save, and then I'll quit the game. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have a list of... I don't have a list of games that I want to play on the PS1 at the moment, so I guess I can look that up now. Why is it showing the prices? Oh, this is all pre-owned. Oh, Dead or Alive has a PlayStation port. That could be interesting. Darkstalkers. Magic House has PvP mode that qualifies as a PSX fighting game. I guess maybe. Evil Zone. That seems cool. This could be a cool playthrough. Oh, Evil Zone. Unfortunately, with all these games, I'm gonna only be playing against AI. So I'm not gonna be able to learn the game all that well. What is this game? Honestly, that I like this kind of anime art style, but I have no idea what this is. Oh, Titus Interactive published this. Infamous for Superman 64. Peachy would know what Evil Zone is. I feel like she would know. So if you put in enough effort, you could be bringing Digimon to play on Friday. Oh, that means you can play the bad PSX fighting games like the Star Wars one. Yeah, I mean that's the plan. I didn't exclude. Huh? Oh. I didn't exclude any fighting game. I'm going to be playing a lot of them. This is not a fighting game, by the way. So already this category that they have here is really bad. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero is a platformer using Mortal Kombat controls. It's as bad as it sounds. And these Marvel games on the PS1 are different versions. Yeah, I'm not gonna play every single fighting game, just the ones that I think are interesting to me. Oh, there was a Star Wars one. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna play the Tekkens, obviously. The Tekken. This is also not a good list because it's not gonna show all the games. Is it two? Is it Bushido Blade 2? Oh yeah, there's Gundam Battle Assault too. So yeah, there's oh Fighter Maker too. So there's a lot. Um, but I do want to play the next RPG. Is the thing. So there's Breath of Fire 3. There's Digimon World. I forgot about those, but I need to find the one that's a dungeon crawler. Is this the one? This rings a bell, but I guess this is. I guess maybe I'm hallucinating that there was a dungeon crawler. Whoa, look at that effect. That's weird. It's cool though. Hmm. I mean, that looks cool. Was 2 the one I was thinking of? Oh, here we go. This is the one I was thinking of. Look at that. It's it's dungeon crawling Digimon world. It looks like there's a turn-based system though, so it's not on the map. So it's not just what the heck? No, not shopping. Bitbug is eating bits. So this is not mystery dungeon, but just I don't know what this is. And then the combat is oh yeah, this does seem like it would take a lot of time. Maybe I won't play this. Yeah, it's not so much a dungeon crawler. It's still an RPG. It looks like it would take a long time too. If I was playing Digimon World, I was only ever planning to play the first one anyway. Sub-Zero Ice Punch. Attack. Tidal Wave. 23 damage. God, it's taking so long. One thing that turn-based RPGs need to be is that they need to be fast. This amount of time spent between attacks is almost unacceptable. Okay. But yeah, I guess what fighting game am I gonna play right now though? Evil Zone, Guys, Tekken. Those are the ones I'm considering right now. I'm trying to back. The Street Fighter stuff on PlayStation 1, I don't think it's gonna be a whole stream by itself. Because all I'm gonna be doing is seeing the differences. Gundam Battle Assault might be interesting to play actually. Soul Calibur or Soul Blade. Twin Goddesses. Twin Goddesses could be cool. Is it even on this list actually? Battle Arena Toshinden. It's not even on this list. So this list is not good. Excuse me. What? Did this guy put on a filter or does the game look at it? Okay, the guy put on a filter. Also, the game looks weird anyway. God, that filter's ugly. Hold on. There we go. There we go. What? This is weird. I'm down to try it. Nice command grab. Nice low. Weird kick. I would say I want to play this more than I do Mortal Kombat. That's for sure. Look at that cover. I saw the cover right there. Weird. Oh, what the heck? It didn't zoom in. Weird cover. I mean, it's cool. I want to try this out for sure. All right, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Chocobo's Dungeon 2, contender for Game of the Year. It's better than Skong. The exploration part of Chocobo's Dungeon 2 is way better than Skong's, and that's like the main part of Skong. So, Skong is maybe not that good. um, what was I gonna say? So tomorrow's gonna be Tuhu. It's gonna be the next Tuhu game. I wonder if I should. Nah, okay, it's gonna be Tuhu. It's gonna be Tuhu. And then Wednesday is probably FF14. Probably. Alright, thank you guys for watching. And hopefully I see you guys later. Bye bye.